Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vice President, U.S. Operations, Robert Davis.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in New York City, an awesome venue. Before we start our presentation this evening, I want to begin by saying everyone at the Mazda family and everybody around the world stands with the people of Brussels today during this difficult time. Yeah. You know, after this morning, an event like this, kind of seems unimportant or trivial, but, it's our duty not to give in to the terrorists and continue with our lives and continue to do the things that they hate. And let's keep doing it to support the people of Brussels. I appreciate it. In my 26 years with Mazda, I've been lucky to really see some significant product launch events. I admit that I missed the Miata event in 1989 in Chicago, but I've been part of every single event since. And I've also been around for some strategic, important race wins, like the 1991 overall victory at Le Mans. I was at Daytona in 2008 and 2011 when our GT RX-8 won its class. I even got the watch to show that one. Anyway, I tell you this because we have so much at the Mazda family to be proud of. We're the only company to ever mass produce a rotary engine. We brought you the 1.8 liter V6 engine in the MX-5. That was cool. And remember the Miller Cycle V6 in the Millennia. Really different thinking. We introduced the first Miata back in 1989. The world had forgotten about roadsters at that point. It couldn't remember why we ever produced cars. The world couldn't remember why we produced cars that were fun to drive. But as always, Mazda took a different path. It bucked the trend. And Mazda never forgot how to build cars or why we got in the car business in the first place. The cars are supposed to be fun. The Miata showed us how to share that spirit with the world, to give everyone a chance to be an F1 driver on the way to the store to get a gallon of milk. Truly just fun. And when the fourth generation MX-5 Miata came out, just last year, a few of you industry experts, all right, I expect everybody that's in the room to admit it here tonight, a few of you industry experts said that we had no right to call the Miata a sports car with only 155 horsepower, right? Then you drove it and said, got it, because it's a sports car, because it's quicker, more nimble, and more fun to drive than any Miata we've ever produced, period. It's been voted Car of the Year in many countries, and it's in the running for the World Car of the Year that's going to be announced this Thursday here in New York. We didn't tell you what you were going to see tonight. So why on earth would I be talking so much about MX-5 Miatas? Well, that's not for me to say. It's not for me to spoil the reveal. The job of queuing that reveal up belongs to my boss. And like I say sometimes, it's good to be the boss, right? Well, before I say anything that I shouldn't, and I'm pretty famous for saying things that I shouldn't, I'm going to hand the floor over to Masa Moro, our new president and CEO of Mazda North American Operations. And he'll get us one step closer to tonight's reveal. Moro-san?
Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much for that. 皆さん、こんばんは。 Buenas noches. Guten Abend. Buonasera. Bonsoir. Doble biche. And Wanzhanghao. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, New York. So I add my thanks to Robert. I know there are a number of other events taking place this evening, as well as tragedies around the world, and it is an honor that you've chosen to spend time with us here at Mazda. Thank you very much. I know that Robert promised I would show you what we brought you all together tonight for, but if you will bear with me for a moment, I'd like to quickly introduce myself to you. So my name is Masahiro Moro. Please call me Masa or Moro-san if you prefer. I know I look like a young man, but actually I have been working with Mazda for more than 30 years. And it turned out that international travel is good for you after all. So in my time at Mazda, I have held a number of positions in sales, marketing, and customer service. And I worked in most of the major markets around the world. And my recent role was overseeing the company's activity relating to customer satisfaction and marketing and global communication. And I will continue to be the company's chief marketing officer on a global basis. So since I joined Mazda in the US in January, I've hardly been in the office. I have tried to meet as many dealers and partners as possible, speak with my US team as possible, and also try not to get lost in the crazy, awful Californian traffic. So it has been a rewarding, but also very challenging time so far. But I am so lucky to be in a position to lead Mazda at this time. So as Robert says, now is a very good time for Mazda. Never has our showroom been stronger. And I am proud that every vehicle we sell is a quality and dynamic leaders. Consumer Report magazine rated us as the second best mainstream brand in the entire industry, and our Mazda 6 sedan has won the J.D. Power Appeal Award, voted on by owners themselves. That is 2 years in a row. And I thank you, many of you in this room, for your constant accolade and ours. As a Mazda brand continue to punch far above its weight globally. So as we look to the future, my goal for Mazda is to better tell the story of our Challenger brand. While we may only sell 2% of market share of the vehicle in the USA and a similar amount globally, we cannot rest on our laurels. We must increase our efforts to exceed our customers' expectations at every level, whether it's the way we treat our dealers or the way they treat their sales and service customers. I know we can do it, and I call it brand value management. It's all start with a strong brand, and the cars themselves are the proof points of the brand itself. Okay, enough about the business. Time to get back to the fun stuff. So, we are here to talk about a new car, right? Right. All right, good. So, okay, let's get on with the show. Enjoy. Gentlemen, for the first time ever, I present to you the 2017 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF retractable fastback. So as you can see, the RF is absolutely an MX-5 family member. And it delivers the essence and the core value that make MX-5 so pure. Since day one, as Robert says, the consumer value that MX-5 has always delivered is lots of fun. It offers a unique sports car driving value, an open air motoring value, and pure and passionate value, and true value to own. And MX-5 customers are our most passionate and our most loyal too. For 26 straight years, we've made MX-5 Miata better in each generation, but we never lost sight of the essence. For example, we changed from retractable headlamp to exposed, and we could deliver better visibility. We changed 1.6 and 1.8 to 2-liter engine, each generation making for better performance and more fun. And we introduced a retractable hardtop for customers who want to enjoy more convenience and comfort and better security. Now, with this new RF, we welcome it as a legitimate younger brother of MX-5 family, but dressed in a little more sophisticated suit, stylish suit. So we'll begin to take customer pre-order later in the summer with deliveries after that. Now, I'd like to ask Julian Montose, M&L's head of design, to come up. Julian, your turn.
Thank you, Marathon. You know, as a car designer, you wait an entire career just to touch an iconic project like this. In my 6 years at Mazda, I've been part of the global team that formalizes and delivers Mazda's unique emotional signature, a true response to our brand essence and Japanese aesthetics. From 100 yards away, this distinctive fastback silhouette ignites the heart of a driver enthusiast and draws a pure statement within our Kodo design philosophy. Tonight, I'm so proud of our Mazda design group who have achieved an extraordinary level of surface fluidity across the entire profile of the car, including the retractable roof. As you can imagine, making this fast silhouette collapsible in such a small volume of space is a very difficult three-dimensional equation answered by our engineer and design team working together. Taking a closer look at our MX-5 RF, design's desire was to enhance the horizontal dynamism by shifting the cabin rearwards, and most importantly, by integrating the cabin seamlessly. So to do so, we carefully blended the pillar into the rear deck and debated for more than 3 months how to position the perfect part line. So from a short distance, those short lines actually disappear. We also searched for the perfect continuity between the rear fenders and the side cabin, which from a three-quarter rear view, the silhouette contains the volume holistically, making this car an artistic sculpture and a memorable design. Our driver-centric approach shaped the cockpit to feel perfectly balanced, making the driver become one with the machine, the ultimate goal of our Jinbaitai philosophy. Now, to deliver the feeling of thrill from driving, we enhanced the driver's connection to the perception of speed. We did this by pushing the occupant to be in contact with the exterior element, by showcasing body color matched door panel, and most importantly, by offering retractable capability to this iconic fastback profile. Now, from a driving dynamic and performance perspective, the experience of acceleration is standard to all of the MX-5. Just like an MX-5 Miata, the RF is as pure and elemental as the car it is based on, but just a little bit more sophisticated. The RF is proof of our intention of making the pleasure of open-top driving accessible to more people. And I hope you will agree that we kind of succeeded. So tonight, present at our event, I'd like to introduce the author of our all-new MX-5 RF. Firstly, Yamamoto-san, the program manager of the whole new MX-5. As well as Nakayama-san, who is the chief designer of the new MX-5. Now, as this is a prototype vehicle, I must ask that no one sits in it, but please come up to get a closer look. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your passion for Mazda.